Salut! Can you say salut? That's how you greet someone in French. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Tuesday, June 1st, 2021, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. Meteorites are solid pieces of an object such as a comet, asteroid, or meteoroid that originates in outer space and lands on our surface. While scientists have managed to recover and examine thousands of meteorites, finding their origin or even whether they're from icy comets or rocky asteroids has proved to be difficult. Now, for the first time, a team of international researchers has traced the source of a boulder-sized rock that landed in Botswana, South Africa, to an asteroid named Vesta. Boasting a diameter of about 326 miles, Vesta is one of the largest and brightest rocks in the asteroid belt that circles the Sun between Jupiter and Mars. The meteorite is called 218 La and hit the Earth, of course, in 2018. The scientists believe that 2018 LA broke away from Vesta nearly 23 million years ago when the asteroid was hit by another space object. The small chunk drifted across the solar system before being drawn in by the Earth's gravitational pull and shooting to the ground in 2018. Isn't it so fascinating how space is full of mysteries and incidents like this? Number 2. Have you heard of the phrase coup d'etat? It's a French phrase that literally means blow of state. It's the removal and seizure of a government and its powers. Typically, it's an illegal, unconstitutional seizure of power by the military or a dictator. An example for it is the coup d'etat of Muammar Gaddafi of Libya or Francisco Franco in Spain. However, we hardly see these incidents nowadays, except a real coup d'etat is actually going on in Mali in Africa right now. That's right, this means that Mali's political leaders have again been removed from their positions by the military. President Badenow and Prime Minister Mokhtar Wane were taken to the military base last week and forced to step down. This was Mali's second coup in this year, last one being in August. This has left the citizens in Mali in shock, and they're confused as to who's actually leading their country now. Number 3, dogs can be our next weapon to weed out the COVID-19 pandemic. As evident in many countries like India, the human cost of COVID-19 could be beyond devastating, and scientists want to employ whatever tools are available at hand. A new study claims that dogs can detect coronavirus infections among people in less than a second. This is a big revelation as it could completely change things. This method can be a lot quicker than any other test, which will help people get traced quicker. And this will also reduce the amount of man-force needed to test thousands of people every day. And now for today's Mega Matter. Naomi Osaka is a Japanese professional tennis player. Osaka has been ranked number 1 by the Women's Tennis Association and is the first Asian player to hold a top ranking in singles. She's a 4-time Grand Slam singles champion and is a reigning champion at the US Open and Australia Open. But like so many people nowadays, she too is battling with mental health issues. To focus on her mental health, she decided to boycott social media for her further tournaments. This sounded fair and acceptable, but instead the Grand Slam board has decided to fine her and threaten her to be disqualified from further matches. It's a big deal to be able to participate in these grand tournaments, and the organizers don't want to upset their sponsors, the media. Do you think this is justified? Is social media so important now that one doesn't have an independent say towards it? Today's word of the day is boycott. That means to cut off from. And finally, for today's quote of the day, it's our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. That's a quote from J.K. Rowling's famous Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Diptyanti. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?